So this is the unboxing of the Black & Decker Rotisserie convection countertop oven. As you can see from the size of the box, it's actually pretty large. It's much larger than a conventional toaster oven and is probably about twice the weight of an average one as well. The measurements on the box are about 18 inches by 14 inches in terms of the size of the toaster oven. And you can see here that this is the front facing out. It is pretty deep as well. As you can see from the size there, it can hold about two 12-inch pizzas. You can rotisserie a chicken or turkey inside, or be able to have two trays of cookies. The top here, as you can see, is pretty standard. Stainless steel top, nothing much to it. The package does come pretty well secured. Nothing's going to be moving or falling apart there. On the bottom, as we can see here, we have a quick start guide. The yellow page gives you a bit of the details in terms of the temperature, the cooking, and the time. It is taped on, so make sure you have a knife. You be careful though not to scratch the metal. Now inside that package, in addition to the yellow page, we also have some grills in there as well, but I'll go into that later. On the top here we have the rotisserie piece, and what you can see on top is actually the handle that you use to take the rotisserie in and out when it's hot. It's quite actually an interesting tool there, but in the later video we'll go into full demonstration of it. You can see the wiring. It's not a long extension cable, probably about 2 to 3 feet max. The styrofoam is well built, solid, and again, no issues here with packaging. There is a plastic bag around the toaster oven, and there is a few pieces of tape as well to keep it secure. As you can see from there, there's two pieces of styrofoam and tape that keep the door closed and shut during shipping. They're relatively easy to remove. I would recommend you just use your nail or your fingers to take that off, or a plastic tool. You definitely don't want to put metal on this, as you could damage and scratch your device. With the bag coming off here, we can see how shiny and nice the toaster oven is. Quite well made and does look pretty good. You can also see the full depth here and how large it really is. It does take up a sizable amount of counter space, but is pretty simple and elegant looking. Make sure you undo the cable, and there is a notch that's on the actual piece that plugs into the wall as well. You need to remove. As I mentioned, there is tape along these corners, and there's tape in the center there. I tried to go at it with a knife, but I thought probably not the best idea. That is just simple to pull, as you can see I'm doing right here. And we got the first bit there, and off the first one comes. And the knife is down. There's the door open, styrofoam little piece off. And you can see right there, that piece of the back is where the trays go into, all the way back. And again, gives you that full 12-inch pizza without actually putting on too much extra room. It's also smart because it allows the unit to vent from the back without taking up any extra counter space. So that piece will stick out, and make sure you don't put it too close to the wall. There's the top of the toaster oven, and it's all looking good. Now in terms of the accessories that come with it, here is that little piece. It is a large piece, and you need to find a spot to keep it, because you will need it to remove the chicken or the turkey when you rotisserie. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying size-wise to find a drawer for that spot. But nonetheless, do find one. There's the prong, and there is the handle to help you put it out. You definitely don't need it when you're putting it in, just simply when you're taking it out and removing it. It will sit in like this, and it will come out like that. Very simple, and as you can see, I'm showing it being turned. This is the two little prongs that come with it. Now the prongs attach onto the actual rotating spit there, and they turn the turkey or the chicken around. They're pretty easy to slide on. The one of my screws did come pre-stripped, and I will have to reach out to the manufacturer about that. So you'll simply unscrew the screw or release it, and it will go at the end. Just like, oh, still not loose enough. And there we go. And there it's on. And we just screw it down and it's tight. Nice and easy. And then you do the other half. Now you basically want to put the one prong on, the chicken or meat on, stick in the prong, and then put the second prong on, and prong it in to make sure it stays attached. Tighten them both up, and you will stick it in the toaster oven. And this one will go right in there. And I'll tighten it up. And as you can see there, that one on the left is the one that came stripped and is not working too well for me. Granted, it will still hold the meat, but something that shouldn't be happening on a new product at all. So there's what the toaster oven looks like inside, and you can see here what happens if you just set the tray on top. The door obviously won't close. So what's interesting about this, again, won't fit sideways. You need to actually pull out one of the other trays or pans there and slide the other one in. And you can see the grooves on the left and right here. The pan or tray just slides right on top. So if you are baking, you'd want that one on the, if you're baking cookies, you'd want that one on the bottom and the other one on the top. It gives you the most room because it is deep set. You'd want the deep set one on the bottom. That allows cookies to have room to rise. That is the other baking tray or grease tray. If you're using it for grease, obviously in the bottom. Baking, again, in the top.